I think we're ready. Here we go.
Here it goes. Hold your ears.
I would rather die for this cause.
Our questions just led to more questions.
The same argument that was made years ago.
What did I leave behind?
Our heritage, our values, our freedoms.
I couldn't do enough to change things under these circumstances.
It's to see a human being fly.
Students are turned on by greatness and bored by mediocrity. And so he gave us greatness.
We must remember always how children learn rather than how we teach. Through movement, through emotions, through activities, through projects, and they're learning without realizing they're learning. Learning is not painful, learning should be joyful.
House Bill 442 was legislation banning physician assistants from doing abortions. And I'm the only physician assistant in Montana who does them.
And if I don't do it, they're probably not going to get done.
When we got back home to New York City, we had a lot more questions.
What's the difference between the food we saw on the farm and the food around here?
And where does the food around here come from?
And what is a Funyun?
The pregnancy cycle and the testing to find out if you're pregnant is really hellish. There's always a question about like who the father is. She's a woman and we have a baby together.
Part of this frenzy I'm in with AIDS is, oh my God, I'm gonna die in a few years and I have to leave my mark. What's my mark? How did Ron Athey change the world? How did Ron Athey shake things up and subvert things?
The economy is bad now, so they're looking for some scapegoats to send out into the woods to die.
The border feels like a prison. It's completely been militarized.
He started out as a Nazi and then a Klansman, and he ended up a political candidate in a three-piece suit and a tie, a facelift, a makeover, physically and politically.
You can't put people's human rights on a ballot.
Right now in Afghanistan, nothing is more dangerous to our women than to get raped.
My dad is working inside Afghanistan.
I thought that if I can just help one person at a time, I could make an impact.
So we experiment with the idea of extreme action. I think you have to get beyond the barrier of self-protection before you can really fly.